Hey there, it's John Siskovich. I'm using my pigs for land management and to replant my hop yard. I've used them on other areas of the farm. I had a task in here. I have 20 rototillers working away. Let me explain. So in the past, I've had areas of the property that had regrown over time and the invasive species had started to take over. It was a weedy, brambly mess. I went in and bush hogged the whole thing, and then I sent the pigs in after me. And with the pigs, their natural inclination is to root, which is to take their nose and push up soil and go after the earthworms and grubs and bugs and roots and shoots that are all hiding beneath the surface. Another really important reason to feed your soil, you're feeding your pigs. So I've used them on other areas of the farm to reclaim the land, and we have a hop yard, and hops in the Northeast, still very experimental, not a lot of people doing it. And we have 1.4 acres of hops, and 2 of the varieties, 2 out of 6, just never performed really well, whether it was the area of the yard, the specific variety, the strain of that variety that we got, not entirely sure, but we're also not in love with those varieties. It was Willamette and Northern Brewer. They just haven't done really well, so we wanted to get rid of them. And I was toiling over, what do I do? Do I go through and rototill or plow and then disc it and then till it? But working in between the poles is a nightmare, and how do you get the machinery in there and get it all? Do I go in and spray something, or I don't know. I don't like to spray stuff. So then I had the idea, I have 20 little rototillers. They're pigs. I'm raising pigs for meat, for protein on my farm, and we're using the pigs to dig up the old hop rhizomes, to dig up the sod and break the land up. I'm going to go behind the pigs and flame weed when we move them in the rotation and just keep them in that 1/3 of the hop yard for this year, taking out the old variety. I'll let it rest for a month, and then I have 2 new varieties coming in. I'm not 100% sure which ones. 2 new varieties coming in the fall, and we'll replant the yard with a newly tilled and managed and fertilized area. Hopefully, that's the plan. Stay tuned, subscribe to the channel if you want to see how this progresses on farm. I have a lot of things going on farm. I have the hop yard, I have pigs, I have broiler meat chickens, I have hobby scale eggs, I have some vegetables this year, and I have my own brewery and distillery as part of my farm business, which is absolutely amazing. Subscribe to the channel, follow along. I'm farming full time, loving it, and until next time, I will see you guys out in the field.